Hey everyone, this is GK715, and welcome to my last and final episode of The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. What a long journey it was, huh? We went from Deepwood Shrine to the fire, or the cave of flames, the Temple of Droplets, and eventually the Innos of the Palace of Winds. But now we're about to finish it all off in Dark Hyrule Castle, and this time we're about to vanquish Vadi for good. So, beyond this, I'm gonna be saying this. Beyond this point, once we enter like that door, there is no going back. I repeat, there's no going back. So if y'all have anything else to do, like anything to do, well, if you have anything else left to do it now before we go in. Because after that, well, like I said, there's not much where we can go from. Anyways, let me see here. Let me see here. Trying to find like the things that we're gonna be going in. Alright. Alright. Well, let's do this. You are persistent, aren't you? So, you come to stop my little ceremony? Well, you're too late. A mere 3 more chimes of the bell would bring the ceremony to its end. And with the third toll of the bell, I will become like a god. And your precious Princess Zelda will be nothing more than cold dead stone. There's no time. Quickly, Link, to the roof. Alright, we have to get there as soon as possible. Did you hear that, Link? Hurry, there are only 2 chimes left. Alright, we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, move out of the way, you Keaton. We gotta hurry up, Come on, we gotta go. Another bell is tolled. Just 1 more chime and all of our work will have been for naught. You kidding me? Okay. Alright, great. Once again, we have to fight the freaking Black Knight and 3 red Dark Knights. 3 red ones. Alright, that's 1. Okay, I do not want your kinstone pieces. Okay, come on. Come on. I gotta... You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Okay, that can stun them. Actually. Alright, come on. These guys are fucking tough, Jesus. Alright, there goes the Black Knight. Alright, come on. Move out of the way, you... There you go, he's dead. There you go, we made it in time. Just a few more moments and the ceremony would have been complete. You really are obsessed with stopping me, aren't you? Ah, very well. I have not yet drained all the life force house in Princess Zelda, but what I have should suffice. I shall be transformed, unstoppable. But let me first attend to the pesky worms who would trifle with me. I will have no more of you interfere with my plans. Let me show you true power. This is Body Reborn. So, Body Reborn. This is essentially a former body, where of course he is now well into this wizard and this wizard-like demon. What we're supposed to attack his eyes, like a thing when they're open. Oh, they're going back into him. Get away from that attack. That could be bad. So don't touch it. That attack, could probably turn us into stone. There, shoot him shoot him like with a light arrow or a light arrow. All right. Is he gonna? There you go. All right, he's about. All right, give us some more eyes. All right, firing lasers. Oh, he teleported. There, yeah, you're supposed to shoot him with a light arrow. There you go. Come on. There, shot him, with a light arrow. He's able to teleport. Now we just gotta hit his other eye, right where we're firing, that death beam of his. And yes, it kind of looks like Frieza's death beam from Dragon Ball. Kind of looks like it. There you go. Shot him with an arrow. Come on. Uh-oh. Alright, now they're not those are now covered in a weird spell. Okay, that doesn't destroy it. Wait a minute. Did the Gust Jar do anything about it? Yes, it can. And the Gust Jar comes in for the clutch. Alright. Got it. They go back to your eyes, body. Where's he gonna go? All right, now, all right. Once again, we must repeat, the same steps over and over. That's one eye. That's two of them. Alright, there you go. That's three. One more. Alright, there you go. One more eye. There we go. That destroys all of his eyes, so he's blind. Except for that big old eye in the center. Stand still. That way they just starts teleporting around. Got you! Right with a light arrow in the eye. Oh god, oh god. Alright, I nearly died there. Nearly died. Wow. Alright, for once, body actually forced me to use a potion. Come on. Die already, Jesus. Okay, of all the bosses, body, is the one that gives me the most trouble of all of them. Alright, now I just gotta blast it with an arrow. Is he dead or what? Jesus. Alright. go. Come on. Come on, come closer, body. Come closer. Jeez, okay. Hold on. Okay, what? Got him. It's over. Well, you seem to have some fight in you. I commend your bravery. But you will not survive this! I am filled with a power that you cannot begin to understand. Do you think that puny sword will save you from me? This is body transfigured. So, now he looks exactly the way how everybody knows him. That demonic one-eye form of his. Anybody will know where that's from. Now we gotta do this. I think we are supposed to hit him. I think we're supposed to hit him, I think. Are we... Ah! Now I remember. Right. We're supposed to hit him like that. Like that. There we go. There we go. Ah, okay. Now you're getting clever now, are you, body? There's a lot of too many spikes in this area, so I gotta get rid of them. There we go. That opens up an opportunity like that. Okay, yeah, that rock touched me. Okay. Alright, let's see. There we go. There we go. Come on. There you go. Hold on. There you go. It's over. What is this madness? I have the power of a god. I have unstoppable might. How could I lose to a child? You did it! Impressive. Now quickly, we must break the curse on Zelda. Wait, actually, what happens if we go down here? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Huh. Oh, well, I never knew that could happen. So, Link, now that you have the power of the Force Sword, you must return Princess Zelda to normal. And that we shall do. Link, thank you so much for saving me. When I was under stone, I saw visions of you as in a dream. It looks like the curse has been broken. I'm glad we made it in time. No, the castle's collapsing! It's too dangerous here. Quickly, we must escape from the castle. The door's blocked. We have no choice. Head back to the sanctuary. Alright, okay, can't get through there. We're gonna have to escort the princess to the sanctuary. Look at that. See, yeah, everything's is falling apart. We can't get out of here, so we're stuck. Alright, this is make our way over here. And actually, is there anything here that I can use for yep. Yeah, here. This room right here is important because this is a supply room. The supply room right there, will have everything for us, before we head out. And I'll be honest, I recommend you guys grab everything that you need, because from this point on forward, it is essentially the final battle. Gotta throw in our bottle, just in case we'll need that. Alright, Kanopaki, I'll take that. I'll use the. You guys will see what I mean when we get there. You will not escape, boy. Now you will see the true power of the life force. For I have become Bati, the master of this world. This, my friends, is Vadi's wrath. This right here is Vadi's true form, and that's exactly what happens if you abuse the the light force. So in this stage, Vadi is completely berserk. First, let's go and put his arm up in that kind of state. Enter it, and in there we actually have to hurt the eye that's looking at us, which is that one right there. There we go. Now let's get out of here. There goes that arm which destroyed. Now we need a bait Vadi to use his other arm to get us. There we go. There you go. There goes his other arm. Now let's enter it. It's dark, but there you are. There you go. It's dead. Okay, with that now gone, Vadi now only has his little eyes to protect them. Which of course we're supposed. All right, actually no. All right, go for swords. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, now I get what we gotta do. Okay. Dead man's volley. Let's do this. Yeah, see that? Yeah, you're supposed to do that right there. Okay. Alright, let him fire, his electric attack. What? How? That was weird. It didn't. Yeah, we were at close range. It should have at least hurted him. Now. There we go. Alright, we did a lot of damage there, so with that, Vadia at least might get a little bit enraged further, so let's do that. Going for the charge blast. There we go. Come on, Body's almost down for the count. He almost is. Okay, that did not work out. That did not work out as I originally intended it to work. Ah, okay. But on fire is electric attack. That sucks. Okay. What? Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that. Y'all, the all of you guys have seen that, right? Yeah, like you guys have seen that. Like I literally like knocked back, you know, that blast back at them, or that blast back at them. Oh my god. Okay, one more. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. He freaking... Okay. Come on, body. Fire. Got him. It's over. Fool. But the light force. My power. I had such power. And with that, that's the end of the Wind Mage. Link, thank goodness you're safe. You defeated Body. You were so brave. But we lost so much. The castle, all those people. What's this? The curse. Defeating Body seems to have broken the curse he cast upon me. Allow me to introduce myself to you, Princess Zelda. My name is Eslo, Master of the Minish, Lore and Sorcery. The Mage's Cat was my creation, but its limitless power has caused nothing but trouble for your kind. Is there any way that you can forgive me? I know many have fallen, and much of the castle has been destroyed. But it is too soon to give in to despair. The curse on me is broken, and Zelda still possesses some of the life force. Perhaps together we can do something to make things right. If one with a just heart wears his cap, things can be made right again. Princess Zelda, let your wishes be made real. Look, the castle! All the people who have been turned to stone. They're all back to normal. The hat is falling apart. It's overflowing with the power of life. The hat has the power to turn the thoughts of its wearer into reality. Body's heart was filled with evil, and that was reflected in what he became. But it seems that Zelda's pure heart, coupled with the hat's power, has created a miracle. looks like the time for us to part has come. The Minish door opens but once every century, and soon it must close. I must leave you both now and return to my homeland. I know I've caused you so much suffering, but the Evil One's power has withered. The power of Princess Zelda herself has restored the light to Hyrule. Well, Link, my journey with you has been exciting to say the least. In fact, I'm more than just a little sad that we must part ways now. Please, accept this. You know, I've never actually seen you wearing a cap until now. It suits you, little hero. Take care. Farewell, my friend. And so, that's the end of The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. It was a long Let's Play. Or, not a very long Let's Play, it was pretty short, but... That's pretty enough, but I think, you know, that was pretty good, I'll tell you guys that. Anyways... Anyways... With the end of the Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, I guess that kind of opens up a lot of questions. What's the next Let's Play that I will be doing after this? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I got like no idea what's next, cause, well, I don't know. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be reviewing Super Smash 64. I'm gonna be reviewing that, obviously. But I'm not entirely sure, like, you know, what's the next Let's Play. I have so many games. I have so many games that I can make a Let's Play out of, and yet so far I have no idea where to begin and start. But anywho's though, you know, maybe y'all will, we'll find out eventually in later on down the line. But anyways though, Minish Cap. This, ironically, well, what's interesting about this game, it actually takes place after the events of Skyward Sword. Those who do not like, those that like, you know, who do not know much about it, and that is true. That is in fact true. Minish Cap takes place years after the events of Skyward Sword, many years after. That's when, like, you know, it takes place. But really, nobody knows exactly like what became of the Master Sword and all that. Nobody knows what exactly became of them. And at the same time, nobody knows exactly or Rockman Club. Oh, that's from Mega Man. Jeez, that's interesting. And then the original Zelda staff right there. That's nice. But anyways, though, that's just what's gonna be happening. Oh, and that reminds me, probably in the future I will be making a Let's Play on 4 Sword Adventures. Because, like, you know, it's essentially a sequel. Producer Keiji Inafune. Oh, that's the guy that did the Mega Man series. Okay. As I was saying again, I will be doing 4 Swords. Oh, and there's Shigeru Miyamoto, the general producer. And if I keep getting interrupted, I will, you know, skip this. If not, Satoru Iwata. Now that's somebody I cannot forget. And look at this. Thus did Link's quest come to an end. But surely this is not the end of Zelda and Link's adventures in Hyrule. The legend will continue. As long as the power of the light force echoes throughout the ages. All rights, including the copyrights of the game, scenario, music, and program, reserved by Nintendo. Anyways, let's save, because we're gonna need that. And with this, my friends, this is the end of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Until then, Peace out.